What is going on, guys? This is your main man Ben here, and we are Talk Active. I work in technology field as PC Tech Administrator Analyst for at least 10 years. I like cycling, boxing, outdoorsy things. We generally talk about current events, technology, sports, cryptocurrencies, or sometimes by request. We are regular people with factual experiences. It would be nice if we can contribute to the universe. Let's talk about it. What is going on, guys? This is your main man Ben here, and today is going to be episode 66 of our Talk Active. In just one hit. Happy Friday, guys! Happy Friday. I know it's a long week. It has been a long week, at least for me. And I'm just happy that it came. Friday is the most amazing day of the week and every day of the year. What? How did that come up? But yes. But we're going to talk about today, guys, is going to be some good stuff. We're going to discuss some things, good things, some things that's not really good, and some things that is like shouldn't be discussed at all. Whatever, this is a podcast right here, man. If you're new, thank you for listening, giving us a chance here. And this channel right here is amazing because we talk about general things, good stuff, and we deal with everyday things that oh man, I just realized that one right there, that my camera is not plugged into the AC, so it might die anytime. But since we are rolling now, we're just gonna leave it that way. Amazing. I just realized that. See, this just shows no matter how type of preparedness you wanna go into a show or like an episode, then you think you already got it on the books, but one look at it and now you were like, oh man, yeah, you're so prepared, soldier. But it happens. Forgive yourself, and we are moving on. Like what we're moving on, man. Bucket list of my life. We have seen NBA and watch NBA live. Thank you for one of our sponsor, man. Nino, thank you for providing the ticket from Washington Wizards versus the Miami Heat. Amazing, man. Amazing experience. It was mad fun. So what happened was me, my wife, and Dex went to watch the game. Of course, finally I've seen, not seen personally like talk, but we were in the Ultra Box, amazing box space. They gave us some free food, unlimited free food and beer. Of course, I was the designated driver. I did not drink at all, but it was a fantastic experience, man. Let me see if I can pull some photos there. Yeah, the mascot. Yep, man. I mean, it's amazing. It's live NBA stuff. I've seen Coach Eric Spoelstra. Spoelstra is, former coach of LeBron James when he played and won a championship as well in the Miami Heat, along with Dwayne Wade, the legend Dwayne Wade. And of course, man, Coach Eric Spoelstra is partly Filipino, so it was an honor to see a legend right there. But once again, thank you for our sponsor, Nino. Thank you, brother. But anything else, guys, before we go and proceed, we're just going to plug real quick. We have our sponsorship, our people that is taking care of us, man. And let's quickly get them. Talk Active is sponsored in part by Nino Delossantos of Execuhome Realty, our preferred realtor in the state of Maryland. With over 15 years of real estate consulting and investing experience, he's the realtor that we trust. Call or text him today at 443-799-0100 for a free home buying or selling consultations. Also, if you are in the DMV area and if you don't have a tax consultant, check out Mary Beth T. She's an amazing tax consultant. Tax season is here. She'll take care of you guys. And part of my boy, if you need some woodworks, San Francisco area, check out JRA Woodworks and Serenity Scents. My boy does some good stuff in there, man. And I vouch for my boy. Some charcuterie boards in here and any custom made wood works that you want, check out JRA Woodworks. Amazing things, man. I'm so happy and honored to plug these people because these people are honest, and I have seen and worked with them personally, and God is good, bro. God is good. But today, guys, is going to be episode 66. It's amazing topic that we're gonna talk about today, man. We have a lot of gathering of information and blessings from going on different walks in life, and this channel right here is dedicated for talking about the stuff that we go through, and it's growing. It's not like a big Joe Rogan channel, you know what I'm saying, but maybe in right time, but it is what it is.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
We're not self-destructing here, man. But we're going to check out the price action real quick. If you are in the cryptocurrency world and you have been paying attention for the past couple of days, it's a little bloody and it's a little bit recovery, but holding out its ground right now, man. Friday in preparation of the weekend. Yeah. Hold on tight. Bitcoin right now is at 43,806. They're currently up. Yesterday it hit 45,000. Ethereum at 3,120, BNB at 416, XRP at 82 cents. Currently red, a little bit red in past 24 hours for XRP. Cardano at $1.16. Solana at 107. AVAX at $90.86. And Terra Luna at 54.57. So that is our top 10, guys. And hopefully it'll give you a good outlook in the crypto space, because it has been like a little bit of redness in a couple of days back, and then it bounced like in the midweek, started like Tuesday and Wednesday. It really recovered, and yesterday we saw at least breaching more than 45K. And it's a steady pace towards that positive, climbing back up to that positive level, which is we'll see about this end of the month, and the Fed's going to announce something, but there's a lot of variances that contributed to it. Partly that Russia is trying to open up, trying to accept this cryptocurrencies as a legal tender and all that stuff. So that most likely is part of the positivity movement of the crypto space. Definitely that's big, because it's President Putin already put that into the mix. So today, guys, we're gonna talk about a couple of things before we move on to a topic. Just a couple of things, like going back to crypto, like what I said. Russia is more on a little bit of positivity in Bitcoin. So that is some good stuff. Other than that, guys, I don't have a lot in here. Maybe continue to be more diligent on your journey in the cryptocurrency market, because you'll never know, man. I mean, 2013 and today, there's a lot of millionaires was made during that time, and this is what we are in our channel. Check out the NFTs, metaverse, and the tips that we give out, man. And we have this small group. In part of it, we are under Coach Miranda Minor. If you don't have a mentor and you're a Filipino, check him out, dude. He's gonna teach you from the beginner level, intermediate, and advanced, and it's just amazing to be part of this community and learning with other peers that we have. Cool beans, brother.
We all have choice.
Yes, we do have choice. Why did I play that? But we're going to talk about today, guys, is episode 56. Talk about lost in translation. Lost in translation. So there's a lot of things that comes in as an end product that gets lost in translation. What it means is that is not the original message or the content. It got maybe colored. It got some of the facts were taken out, and some of the facts, or maybe some of the facts are added in the original information or the package. So that's our topic for today, lost in translation. So this gonna be a very very methodical approach in terms of in my ability to decode these things, because we a little bit practicing finding our model. Of course, Jesus is the main model, but as a man and things that we want and watch. I've been reading a lot about stoicism, and it's amazing. There's a lot of things that I learned that really is reflecting the real output in life. So what it struck me about this week is one of the most I would say influential emperor in Rome and a great philosopher, Marcus Aurelius. And one of the things that he said strikes me is that you don't have to have an opinion. So things in life, when you get hurt or you get butt hurt or you get or you get offended, and you would have to say something. You would have to say something, either it's real or not. You just have to open that mouth, regardless if it's a dirty intention or not. Then you would have to say something, because that's a natural thing that we do. But what I learned about what a great philosopher said once, he said, we have the power to hold no opinion about a thing and to not let it upset our state of mind. For things have no natural power to shape our judgment. Marcus Aurelius. So that's kind of striking, because little things. It could be your car, it could be your phone, it could be other people. They should have no effect or natural power to upset us. The upsetting thing is within us. So that's our opinion. So the training there is make an invisible shield, force field, that will help you not to get upset in times of, stuff like this that happens, and you're entitled to like open your mouth in a negative way when saying as well, if you don't have nothing good to say, then don't open your mouth. That's for real. That most likely is related to that. But yes, that is one of the most striking thing that I have gotten this week. So this book, amazing, came from my wife. So I basically took the book in the sunroom because I loved the book and never came back there anymore. But there's so many books there. Thank you, wifey, man. Thank you. Amazing wife, man. My wife is different. Different. Love you, babe. But going back to episode 66, man. So lost in translation. I'll give you a solid example. What are you talking about, lost in translation, Ben? So here's the thing. Have you ever had experience when you were small or you're young, somebody told you something in the classroom? Hey, go get the teacher said, my classmate on the other section told me that you have to do this assignment and you have to finish it by tomorrow. But the actual message wasn't for tomorrow, it's for next week. So the actual assignment, you do your best because that's what you do when you're a student. You do it the last moment, at the last time. As a result, you don't put your best stuff in there. But the message was lost in translation because the assignment is not due tomorrow, but it's next week. So did that happen to you? It does a lot to the history, and also on top of that, it's the history of men, of course, and what we have today, and what we're facing. So we're gonna talk about that one, guys. Let me just get myself together here. Where's my coffee at? Yep. So I got my coffee. I hope you got your coffee as well, because we're going to talk about this good stuff, man. So here we go. I'll give you a quick sample here. Keep the Sabbath day. Sabbath day, Sunday, keep the Sabbath day holy. You gotta dedicate that to the Lord and all that stuff. But what happens when people translate that from scripture, from the book of life? Um, how can we reach God? So keep the Sabbath day so that we dedicate that to God. But how can we reach God? So in Judaism or Christianism, 10 Commandments. We have that 10 Commandments. In Islam, they got the 5 pillars. In Buddhism, they got 4 nobles of truth. In Catholicism, they got 7 sacraments. So this is our translation as a man, no matter what type of miracle Jesus did, we got to make our own translation of what the scripture that it went down to the mountain. When they went down to the mountain, he went down to the mountain, and you got to do your own reading and all that stuff, man, because that's part of the journey, But this is the thing. Jesus is a role model for everybody, but when he performed some miracles in saving people, showing and manifesting the spirit of love, in spite of what he did in front of the people. He performs all those stuff, amazing stuff at that specific time. I don't know if that happens in this time and you witness it, it's going to be trending automatically, and it's going to be like a wildfire in a different manner. But in spite of that, still in the past, it happens. It's still in the past, it happens, and it can still translate today. Even though that happened, Pharisees still plots on how to kill him anyway, in spite of what he did. So what are we going through here, man? What are we going through here? Where are we pointing at? I'm pointing at is that when God said that keep the Sabbath day holy, we just have to focus on him in terms of communicating, just giving that dedication towards him directly. What we did as men is we created our own version just to, connect. So we got this stage 1, stage 2, level 1, level 2. Then we create this steps, then we connect to him. Lost in translation, same as crypto, same as trading. When you trade, you have this method, you have this indicators, you have all that indicators that pointing out to what the market is doing, what is the signals. It's showing you this patterns. If you zoom out and you look at it, we're not advisors here, but that's how you study the patterns, the graphs. In spite of all those indicators that's pointing out, and that this is going to be most likely what's going to happen, you go in the other way around and you beat the bushes and you just clown around, basically. That's what I'm looking at in here, because as men, we got this different 10 Commandments, which came from him that we followed through, though. 5 pillars, 4 noble truths, 7 sacraments. What if you eliminate all those and you just communicate directly to him? I mean, I'm with you when we say it's good that people connects and let them understand how they want to understand. Let them go through the things that they can connect to God. That's a good thing. We don't want to, burn some bridges or judge them like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be, what do you call this? Make praises for wooden models or saints. We don't want to burn those stuff, man, because that's what they believe. The bottom line here is that we connect to God. We connect to Jesus. So we are saved by grace and not by faith. Oh, we are saved by grace and not by work. That's what I mean. Jeez, man. This is what Jesus did. No religion, no steps, no fences. Very simple, man. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. So where we're going at here is we keep it simple. Once again, things we don't have to complicate. We have different challenges in life. We have different challenges in we get pressurized. We get pressured. We don't have to blow off steam on people because you're having a bad day. You know, you can just step back and chill out. You don't have to open your mouth. No opinion. Nothing good to say. Don't say anything. Very, very basic things, man. And we're gonna close out today, guys, because it's Friday. It's amazing. I hope gonna have some spend time family and good stuff, because we're gonna have some chill out moment. We got a side gig and happening, but very simple law that God showed us. He was the law. He wants us to fulfill the law. He has the temple. My body is the temple of God. Priest, we don't have any other priest. We don't go to Pope or anything like that. Definitely they have that different mindset and their different responsibility to bring people to Him. But God and Jesus is one. He is the high priest already, and you don't have to go through different and confess sins to men. You can definitely go directly to Him. Sacrifice. You don't have to sacrifice a lot. You don't have to sacrifice your money, food, or time. Of course, you can dedicate things like that, because that's what we do. If we cultivate our mindset and our belief, then that's a good thing. But sacrifice, we don't need to sacrifice, because God already sacrificed. What He said, because I am that sacrifice. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you watching, man. Always remember, God is good all the time. This is your main boy. Always remember. Peace out.